Hello, I'm Charly and today I have a book haul for you. So I feel like I have been doing a lot of book hauls lately and I do have a lot of unread books now, more than I would like to have. Not as much as some people, but still more than I would like to have. Like, my ratio of read books to unread books is not healthy, so this might be my last book haul for a little while, or I'm going to try to make it the last one for at least like 2 or 3 months. I don't know how that's going to go, but we'll see. So before I start, I just want to ask you guys something about how I do my book hauls, because I started doing the thing where I put a clip of how the book looks over the top, like a separate clip showing you like the spine and some of the inside details on some of them and the without the dust jacket and everything, and I just wanted to know if you guys prefer to have that there or not to have that there, because like it shows things that you couldn't really see if I just held it up, like it without the dust jacket and everything. Just tell me if you would prefer to have it there or not, because it takes extra effort and I like doing it a lot, but if you guys would prefer to just not have it there, then I can do that too. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. The first book I have to show you is Stardust by Neil Gaiman, and this is a beautiful edition. It is the gift edition if you were wondering, and yeah, I think some of these come with slipcases. Like, there's a version that you can buy that comes with a slipcase, but mine didn't come with a slipcase. And I got it from Book Depository, and it's like a paperback height. See, like this height is the same height as a paperback, and it is really pretty. It has like little designs at the start of every chapter, and it's just it's like cloth bound, I think that's what you call it, and it's so beautiful. And just I really want to read Neil Gaiman because I really think that I would like his writing style a lot. And I don't know if I'm going to read this first or The Ocean at the End of the Lane, but I don't have The Ocean at the End of the Lane, so it just depends on when I'm in the mood for this, really. And I don't know too much about this. I do know that it's a movie though, and I've heard that movie is really good. It kind of seems like a fantasy kind of book. I could be wrong with that, I'm not too sure. The next book I have to show you is an extremely popular book, and that is Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. This is the first book in a series, but I think that they don't really like relate. They're not the same characters, but it's still a series, a trilogy I mean. And second book is Lola and Boy Next Door, and the third book, Isla and the Happily Ever After, either just came out or is about to come out, I'm not too sure. But mine is a different edition to everyone else's, and it makes me really sad. Like, it's the same height as all these, which is a good thing, but everyone else's is taller and it's like floppy. Mine's not really floppy. It's alright though, it's alright. It's a different like publisher on the spine, and I was like, damn. But it's alright. It's okay, because Isla and Happily Ever After on Book Depository is being released in this publishing company, so if I had gotten the other one, then I would have one short book and I would have been mad. And I'm pretty sure you all know what this is about, because I'm pretty sure you've all read it. It's a contemporary book, and it's just like a light-hearted book, but apparently it has some deeper stuff, and it's about Anna, and I think she like goes to Paris. She doesn't actually live there, but she goes to Paris and she meets someone called Etienne St. Clair. I'm not really that certain, but that's what I've heard, and I'm so excited. The next book I have is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Alès Sainz. I don't really know how to say that, but this sounds like my kind of book. Seriously, I read like the little bit at the start, just like a little opening quote that it has. This, like, why do we smile? Why do we laugh? Why do we feel alone? Why are we sad and confused? Why do we read poetry? Why do we cry when we see a painting? Why is there a riot in the heart when we love? Why do we feel shame? What is that thing in the pit of your stomach called desire? And that just intrigued me immediately, and this cover is beautiful as well, and I'm probably going to read this pretty soon because I haven't heard anything bad about it, and I really just think it's something that I enjoy. And if you don't know what it's about, I'm not too sure. I know it's about two boys called Aristotle and Dante, and I think Aristotle is the main character, and I think they call him Ari as well, and it's a coming of age kind of story, I think, and they're like two completely different people, and they meet and they like teach each other all sorts of different things, and I'm just really, really excited for this. You don't even understand how excited I am for this. The next book I have is one that I have not heard anything bad about either, and that is Where Things Come Back by John Corey Whaley. I know, Manuel, I know, calm down. Shh. I know, I can picture you sitting there like just bouncing up and down in your chair. I know, okay, I am so excited to read this. It's like the shortest book ever. I think it's like 200 pages, I swear. It's like 220-ish pages, and Oh, I'm just so excited to read this. Just, it has like such a Fault in Our Stars-esque kind of cover. I love the spine, and just, I think this kind of might be a coming of age kind of story as well. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a contemporary, and I'm not sure if it's a happy book or a sad book or a bittersweet book. I'm not too sure. I'm scared. It kind of sounds sad but like hopeful. I'm not too sure. Let me know if this is a sad book. Manuel, I'm watching you. The next book I have is Death Note Volume 2 in the Black Edition. So this contains volumes 3 and 4, but it's the second in the Black Edition because these have 2 volumes in each of them, and this is a manga series, and if you're wanting to start on a manga series, I would definitely recommend this because it's so addicting. It's like watching a TV show, like you just get through it so fast. Where's the other one? I read the first 2 volumes, which is right here, and it's just so much fun to read, especially if you're like really busy and you just need something to read that you're not gonna have to like think over a lot. It's really good. It's kind of like a mystery kind of thing, where the Death Note is like this notebook that gets dropped into the human world by this, like, I don't know what you call it, just this guy drops it in the human world because he was bored, which I found hilarious. And basically what this Death Note does is if you write the person's name in it and you picture their face, then they die. So yeah, and there's all sorts of things that gets revealed about the Death Note, like different ways you can use it, and then there's people trying to track down the guy that are using it, and the guy that's using it is trying to like kill the guy that's trying to find him, but he doesn't know what the guy's face looks like. So it's like, oh, it's really good. It's just really good. Okay, that was probably a really bad synopsis, but I'm so excited to read this. I'm holding off on it though because I know I want this 3rd one after that, and I don't want to buy books. The last book that I have to show you is probably the most unique book, and it is called I Wrote This For You, and the author is called Please Find This. Like, it doesn't say it on the spine or on the cover, but the author on Goodreads is just Please Find This, and it's, oh my gosh. Okay, I was at a bookstore with my friend and I saw this and I like opened it. I was like, oh, what's this? And it just has like photos and stuff, and I started reading some of it. It's like poetry, and I was like so intrigued by this, but it was like $40 and like look at it, it's like a paperback and it's like this big, and it was like $40. That's insanity, and it's still pretty expensive on Book Depository. It's like $20 I think, maybe a bit, like, yeah, $20, but I just had to get it because, like, okay, I'll read you the back. I need you to understand something. I wrote this for you. I wrote this for you and only you. Everyone else who reads it doesn't get it. They may think they get it, but they don't. This is the sign you've been looking for. You were meant to read these words. And I've started reading it, as you can see, my fancy bookmark. I'm like, you get through it really quick because it's just pictures and poetry, and I love this so much. Like, I've never heard anyone talk about this, and just you can see I've tabbed a lot of things already, and this has some mixed reviews because I was looking at them and some of these reviews made me really angry. Okay, like some of them, a lot of people give it 5 stars, and then a few random people just give it 1 star because they obviously just don't take anything from it, because it's like you kind of have to make your own meaning from this. But I think that this might be like a project kind of thing. I googled it and it's like a project where they use photos and poems, and I'm not really sure, I don't remember, but I would recommend looking it up before you get it because it is kind of expensive, and I don't want you guys to get angry at me for me raving about it and then you not liking it, because I think it's just, it just like gets to me a lot, and it's just really good. It's poetry, so yeah, I'm not sure if you guys would like it, but I am loving it so much, okay? You don't understand. I'll talk about it more in my wrap up, but so those are all of the books I got. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know which of those books you want me to read the most. I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be Anne and the French Kiss and like Aristotle and Dante maybe. So please let me know if you've read Stardust by Neil Gaiman, because I haven't really heard anyone talk about that, and I really want to know if it's good because it's pretty short and I think I'll enjoy it. I think I will. But that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye! Someone's coming up the stairs. Excuse you. That was weird.